Hello, and how you doing? And welcome back to Two Jagoffs. I am Austin Carnes, joined here with
Lucas Cans.
And welcome back to Two Jagoffs, and welcome to the Overrated Underrated special. Yes, we are bringing you guys back another special after all of the interviews that we've had on the podcast recently. Lots of special guests, lots of great episodes in the vault and on the way, along with promos as well. But first and foremost, Lucas, my co-host, how's everything going with you, my friend?
It's going good. I'm a little giggly little old mood over here. I'm just, we had to probably procrastinate about an extra 7 minutes for to get some giggles out.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with you, but literally ever since you called me earlier today when I was at Point Park, you were laughing hysterically. Are you sure you're not on something today? Like, are you on that, laughing medicine or whatever?
I'm on this one medicine. It makes me a little violent whenever people try to take things that's mine. I've been taking it for, a couple weeks now. Ever since,
Wait, are you being serious, or?
Yeah, ever since, this Lucas Carey's episode came out, I take this medicine that makes me mad at people that try to take what's mine.
Gotcha. And what exactly does that have you do, per se? Like, what kind of actions are we talking here? Because that was a while ago, so what are you talking about?
I mean, you could say it's a little violent.
Just a little violence.
Very minimal.
Does that violence involve, weapons, or?
I mean, depends how you classify weapons.
Classify weapons. Okay, what about, household furniture?
I mean, depends how you classify household furniture, it's just, kind of random,
My back still hurts, Lucas. My back still hurts. With that all being said, though, if you don't know what we're talking about, go check out the social media pages. We had a very special promo. Quit laughing over there. But today here on the podcast, since this is a special, Lucas, we are going to be bringing on...
Can I make an announcement?
Not yet. We are going to be bringing... What? Damn, it's not Lucas Carey's today. What do you want?
The special guest is Mr. Jack Dean. Ha! Yay!
Well, yes, we have a very special guest joining the podcast, and it is none other than an honorary Jagoff, officially now part of the Two Jagoffs team, Mr. Jack Dean. Mr. Jack Dean, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. How's life been treating you, my friend?
It's been pretty good.
It's been pretty good. I'm glad to have you back on. Every time you come on, it's amazing. We get good views, and I also get a good laugh, and sometimes I get picked on, but that's okay. It's all fun and games. We all love each other here. Yeah. So I'm very much looking forward to you coming on today, because we're doing a different episode. You're so used to doing blind rankings and STBC, and I think you did this or that one time as well, but overrated, underrated. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is your first time playing this.
Yeah, it's my first time.
First time. So this is a first for everything. Lucas and I mean, we've played this game for well over a year now. We actually stopped doing it because of how many times we did it. But the special today is going to be great. Myself and Lucas both prepared 10 scenarios. I think Jack might even have a bonus one as well, which we will get to later. So with that all being said, Lucas, would you like to set the tone for today's episode and kick us off with your first
I would absolutely love
scenario.
To set the tone today.
Go ahead.
We're going to set it very strong. Probably one of the greatest things to ever come to Two Jagoffs. So, for you boys, overrated, underrated, the Lucas Carey promos.
Ooh.
There's been 2 of them.
Well, Jack, I mean, you're the special guest. I'll let you take the honors here.
Ooh,
do you remember what the first one was?
Remind me on that. I know what the second one
was. It was the, give me that. Yo, give me that.
Yes.
And then the second one, obviously, was, womp, womp.
That was silly. Underrated. I feel like it deserves more than it got. You're getting hot over there.
No, it's getting on my nerves a little bit,
Wardrobe change here on
Wardrobe change.
But honestly, I feel like those are some of the funniest that there are, because they're just so random. You never know that they're coming. It just happens.
I was just telling Austin, not to cut you off, I know you're about to go, but Lucas promo, or Lucas Carey promos is the only thing I've kept secret from everyone that I usually give a heads up to what to look forward to. I didn't tell you anything I was doing with the last one. I don't think the one before it wasn't a crazy setup. It was a last minute thing, but I didn't tell you about it until you saw it. So.
Yeah.
I feel like the Lucas Carey's promos, a lot of people don't know this without giving too much details. It's going to get increasingly more and more chaotic every month. So you notice the first one, you swipe the phone out of my hand, yo, give me that! And then you make your announcement. The second one, you literally bashed me in the back multiple times with a chair and then put me through a bunch of boxes. I feel like the next one's going to definitely be a step up, and I feel like one of these promos is eventually going to lead to a hospital visit for yours truly. But with that being said, gotta be underrated, man. Who doesn't love a Lucas Carey's promo?
Let's just say that some ideas are floating around in my brain for the next one.
And let's just say, good thing I have health insurance. I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, your health insurance is gonna crash if they see the bill for you.
Probably. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised I didn't have to go after that last shot. Oh goodness. Well, I think I'm going to start us off with a good one. I hope both of you guys, I know Lucas, you're very skilled with this. Jack, I hope you use this as well. Let's talk about Adobe. Adobe overall.
Interesting.
Overrated, underrated. I thought this was an interesting one because Adobe has a lot of different features. You got Premiere, you got Photoshop, After Effects. What you guys' thoughts on Adobe?
I haven't used it very much. I did take a class for, I think, half a year where I did use it a little bit.
He took video production 1.
Yeah.
That's what I'm taking, as you know.
And
I'm taking the 3rd version.
I did part of photo production, but not a lot. So I would say underrated. It's a very good platform. I'd say it's like the most reliable, but I do think it is a bit expensive.
I'm gonna say it's very underrated. It has a lot of competition, but I feel like Adobe has always solidified itself as the best editing platform, which is why it does come with that higher price point. But recently, a lot of editing apps have been starting to charge more, and Adobe has always charged a lot, so they don't have to change that much. So, like, a lot of platforms, I guess, are kind of moving towards that price point that I feel like offer less.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying completely. I wanted to say overrated at first just because of the price, but in all fairness, I mean, for as many features as you get, and like the know that like so many different professional broadcasts actually use Adobe, like IWC that we go to, everything's made with Adobe. All their production is made in Adobe, which I thought was absolutely sick. I know WWE does a lot of stuff in Adobe. NBA, NHL, the NCAA, like all their editing comes from Adobe, and that's for good reasons. It's a professional, and you only really need to know 5% of Adobe to make a good project out of it. You don't need to know every feature. You don't need to be skilled in everything. I know damn well I'm not. I use Adobe to produce 2 Jagoffs every week. So Adobe is a great, great tool. I'm a big Premiere guy, but I don't really use the other features as much. For my internship, I do, but outside of that, I really don't use it as much. So I'm going to agree with you guys. Underrated. I think Adobe is very skilled. Anybody that's getting into any form of media, whether you're going to be on camera, behind the camera, or pre and post production, if you don't know how to use Adobe, get the hell out of this career. Change careers immediately because you need to know how to use Adobe.
All right, but next one for you guys. New management.
Oh goodness, Jack, don't play into their petty nonsense.
We have made a couple appearances now on your radio show, Jack. This is me and Nick Brown taking over. Me as kind of like the intro starter, but Nick Brown is my co-host. We co-hosted whenever the first time our introduction was whenever Austin decided that he was too important to show up on time, so he came 15 minutes late.
Interesting.
And we had to do extra work and put in extra effort. But new management. What do you think about new management?
Don't believe this nonsense.
You know, you were late to your own podcast. That's
Radio show.
A radio show.
It was live on the air too.
Live on the air. That's even worse.
Yeah, and we only have an hour, and he wasted 15 of those
15
minutes out of that hour.
Whoa.
I know.
Oh my.
Look at this guy. See, if I was like this
Shaking his
podcast
head.
for 15 minutes, ooh, big deal. Whenever
know,
he's
right?
15 minutes like to the live broadcast, just
Yeah.
like,
I know, right?
So.
I'd say underrated. I mean, there's a reason Lucas Carries exists. Let's be honest here.
He has a point. He's speaking the truth.
I'm the original endorser of Lucas Carries. I created this thing, alright?
He kind of did.
The running joke did create it.
There's a reason.
Are you done?
Yes.
No. I mean, it is underrated for the fact that you guys actually did have good chemistry and you never met each other before, so I will give you that. It's kind of like when Jack came on, we all had good chemistry, so that was pretty underrated. But to sit up here and say that I was late, I sat next to you the entire time. What do you mean?
What are you talking
That
about,
sounds
buddy?
pretty late.
Oh my gosh.
What are you talking about? You were there. No, you were not.
Okay, well, even if I was 15 minutes late, at the end of the day, it's still called the Austin Carn Show. So you guys were co-hosting this new management, but you still kept my name. You didn't call it the Lucas and Nick Brown Show. You called it the Austin Carn Show.
I mean, just because we took over we didn't have time to change. I mean, there was so much stuff just wrong with how you run stuff. We can only change so much at a time.
Oh my god.
And we have to make an announcement we're going to change the name before we change it so that people still know what they're listening to.
So new management hijacks my radio show.
Yeah.
New Jack is new
Jack?
New Jack.
No, Jack is right here. He's not.
Yeah,
here.
I'm standing
He's
here.
been here. He's been here a while.
I haven't been. On
There is an
anything else.
ECW wrestler named New Jack as well. But anyway, no. So new management is taking over Steel City now. Better stay away from 2 Jagoffs. That's my prize.
New management is coming to Jagoffs.
I know it's eventually going to. I'm dreading the day. I don't know why you're laughing over there, Jack. New management's going to throw you out too, just like the throw me out.
I'm the leader of new management.
Chicken flavored gummy bears are too iconic.
Plus, you know that my, like me being new management, like big name right there. But like even my co-host is a fan of Mr. Jack Dean. I'm pretty sure. We're not getting. Who is that Mr. Jack Dean's going over? There's only one problem with old management because old management was composed of one single person.
And who's that? Oh yeah.
Pow! Out of here.
This guy thinks he's funny. Okay, let's go into a little bit of sports. Mr. Jack Dean, I apologize. I don't know how familiar you are with this topic, but I do want to talk about this mainly with Lucas because this is something big going on in Pittsburgh right now, and I feel like it should be talked about. Mason Rudolph, Lucas. Let's answer the question. Is he overrated or is he underrated? There's no perfectly rated anymore. As the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, overrated, underrated?
I'm going to say underrated. I mean, considering that the other option that's, as of right now, looming is Aaron Rodgers at the time of this recording. If we get Aaron Rodgers, we're either going to get the same exact record or maybe 1 to 2 more wins. So if Mason Rudolph is only getting 1 to 2 less or the same even maybe, why would he be overrated as our quarterback? Everyone's hating on him right now. Everyone says he's going to suck. He's going to get the same amount of wins. He's underrated in my opinion.
And that's the exact reason why he's overrated, Lucas. He is overrated for the simple fact that he couldn't keep a job in Pittsburgh. Mason Rudolph could not outbeat Kenny Pickett and Mitchell Trubisky going into training camp 2 years ago. You got to keep in mind, Mason Rudolph was rostered all throughout the last couple years of Big Ben Roethlisberger's career. He was drafted to be the guy to learn from Big Ben and possibly even eventually take over, if not at least serve as a solid backup if Big Ben were to go down with injury. With that being said, he was kept on the roster. 5th-year option was picked up as a rookie, and he competed against Kenny Pickett, who they drafted in the first round. He competed against Mitch Trubisky, who came over from Buffalo after serving as a backup to Josh Allen for a year, and he couldn't do the job. He couldn't outbeat Pickett, and he couldn't outbeat Trubisky. And what did that lead to? That led to a season where he eventually started the last couple of games. I will say, did play solid in some of those games, but then went to the playoffs and got absolutely destroyed. Can you just open the damn Pepsi already?
Yeah,
just open the Pepsi.
I was trying to be quiet about it, but it
You're
wasn't
not
working.
quiet.
You know what's the place where if I'm not even going to hear it once we're off here, because this is so much louder than it ends up being.
I know.
So
Lucas,
you just made a little crying fit over nothing.
Lucas was trying to open a Pepsi, ladies and gentlemen. But no, the point that I'm trying to make is
It's
Mason
very
Rudolph.
tasty, by the way, if you were wondering.
I bet it is.
It's cherry flavored.
I can see that, Jack. Thanks for your input.
Like Caput Mortem, like that one color I brought?
No, we're not. No. Stop. We're talking Mason Rudolph. We're not taking cherry Pepsi. We're not talking cup. Whatever the hell it is.
Put.
You two are ridiculous.
That's why we're here.
Mason Rudolph got released and ended up playing on the Tennessee Titans where he couldn't even outbeat Mr. Mayo. So if he couldn't outbeat Mr. Mayo, what makes me believe he's going to lead this team to a playoffs or a winning record? I know Mike Tomlin's going to. The defense is going to. But I don't believe Mason Rudolph will. He's overrated. I'm not buying it. Jack, no input?
Yeah, I'm just going.
You're just going to say neutral
yep.
here. That's fair. Go ahead, Lucas.
All right, my next one for you guys. I know you've both had this now because you had it on the way here, and you've had them. You're the one that got me hooked on it. Barbecue Pringles.
Oh. Underrated.
I got excited over there.
He's like, ooh.
I love them.
It's like when
so
the pretty girl in class like gives you a compliment. You're like, ooh, we got a little butterfly.
These
got
are
little
better.
butterflies in your
These
stomach.
are so much better.
These are better. You
I
know,
would rather
these
this.
won't leave me heartbroken.
Oh yeah.
They give you heartburn, but
Don't worry.
They both mess with my heart, but one is better than the other.
Oh yeah.
I'll take the heartburn.
Oh yeah.
Give me the heartburn in 5.
heartburn 5.
Heartburn is temporary.
Heartbreak is forever. Actually, Austin, can you tell us, is that true?
What?
Womp womp.
Oh, you're
We've
so
both always
funny.
been single. we're single as the Pringles.
Wait, were you saying
yeah.
like? Wait, what'd you say? Did you say burn? What'd you say? Burn 5?
Yeah, heartburn in 5.
Heartburn in 5. Oh. Or is that like the Shannon
The
Sharp
heartburn might
reference?
give me like.
Are you making like a Shannon Sharp reference where he goes like Lakers in 5? Is that what
Yeah.
you're trying to say?
Yeah. I was
So
gonna
it's
say-
like,
I mean, the heartburn might give me like 7 seconds of sweat.
so like class and learn, grandma's earn, Pringles.
Where do
heartburn.
we get grandma's earn from?
I'm trying to rhyme because he rhymes it. He says Lou Dort, Lakers in 5. That's what he says.
Lou Dort?
Lou Dort, the basketball player.
I like doors.
Dort?
Doors are useful.
The dirt.
Oh my gosh, you guys don't understand the reference. Anyway, it's my first time ever trying barbecue Pringles today, and they were fired. They're amazing,
Oh,
underrated. Period. End of story. I think we're all in agreement there. Next up, pickleball. What do you guys think about pickleball? This is a unique list.
I'm trying not to be biased on this one.
Well, go ahead. You take the floor. Since you seem so
Um,
biased over there. Guys,
Well, because if I was going off of do I personally like it or not, I'm saying it's overrated because I don't like it. As a sport, though, I know there's a lot of people that like it and it doesn't really get talked about. Also, I guess overall, because I'm gonna try not to be biased here. I'm gonna say underrated.
Okay.
I think I don't personally enjoy it, but I think a lot of people out there do enjoy it, and there's not really anywhere to go with it. Most colleges don't have it. I mean, I think it's more popular like around here. Like I know some colleges around here have it, but like in general speaking, I feel like a lot don't. There's no like professional teams for it really. Like,
No.
it doesn't get talked about, covered. So I guess underrated.
Mr. Jack D.
It's interesting because, like, the way I see it, it's the sport that's kind of like tennis, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like it's a mix of. I feel like it's a mix of tennis and ping pong. You guys distracted me.
Sorry.
Sorry, Lucas over there screaming, it's mine.
Yeah, it is mine.
I
It's
get
mine.
distracted too easily. But I think it's like a mix between ping pong and tennis. But I feel like both of those options are just better, so overrated.
You think it's overrated. So you
I
say
do.
overrated, he says underrated. I'm the tiebreaker here.
Yes.
I apologize, Jack. I'm going to say underrated as well. I believe
I see how
pickleball
this-
is a great recreational sport to play no matter what age you are. You can play it in your teenage years, your young adult years, your old adult years, your elderly years. Like, this is a sport that a lot of people can play. I'm a big badminton lover. I used to play badminton all the time. I used to grind it out in school. And pickleball is a little more physically demanding, and I like that because I wouldn't say I'm an athlete, but I try to stay athletic, if that makes
Mr.
sense.
Fragile over here.
Okay, knock it off. So I think pickleball is a fun sport to play. I remember me and Kevin used to go we would travel to different pickleball courts all around like Pittsburgh and just to go play, like it's outside.
Kevin does not seem like the type of guy that would be into pickleball.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Wow.
Me and him used to play badminton and pickleball all the time. It was our go-to sports. We would dominate you guys on a 2v2, easily.
I'll take me and Jack and Batman over you and Kevin.
You want to bet on that? We bet money. I would bet money on that.
I will bet 15 cents.
15-cent deal it is.
I'm sorry,
My
Jack,
friend,
you're-
I am
Jack,
taking.
You're losing 15 cents, bro.
Okay.
I'm taking a dime and a nickel from you. That's mine now. Give me that.
No, he's giving you 15 pennies.
I'll give you. 15,
I'll take 15 pennies.
I'll give you 15 individual pennies.
Into the deal.
I will sign.
He'll
every one of
pay them. He'll pay them like over like a.
Well, don't
like
deface Abraham Lincoln like that.
He's gonna pay them over like intervals.
Oh, intervals. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
15 recording days. He'll give you a penny each time you record.
So I get a payment plan, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you
I get
get
a
a payment
15-cent payment plan.
Yeah.
Wow.
With 0% interest.
Zero interest as well. You
Yeah.
got a 15-cent payment plan.
Oh yeah.
What is that, a penny every other month?
Yeah, it is.
Well, I mean, I guess you could start scheduling Jack to come back more.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my good God. That's really tearing into the $3.87 budget we have. That's really tearing into our budget, man. Maybe 2 cents a month. How about that?
No, we actually
We can- we can-
spent.
We'll negotiate later.
Yeah.
We'll
we
talk our
actually
lawyers.
spent like triple the amount we've made on this podcast just promoting one single TikTok video.
I know.
We spent $11 on it.
It's sad.
I spent.
Now, I would say both of us are pretty solid WWE fans, Lucas. Jack, I know you keep up a little bit. You brought
Didn't
this...
you just go?
No, I didn't. Oh, I did just go. My bad. Pickleball.
This guy's trying to go twice in a row.
Okay,
Can you believe
damn.
that?
He's trying to cheat.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll do WWE next. Go, Lucas, since you were so important over there.
No, I'm gonna give you a different one now, just because you made me annoyed.
This guy.
We're gonna go with this one. So up for you guys, Dragon's Blood Red.
Oh my goodness, another Keller.
That's actually a nice red.
That is a nice red, right?
Yeah, it's like a deep red.
Yeah, it is like a deep red.
Dragon's Blood.
It's like
Yeah.
the same Kara mask, but it's like slightly darker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of reminds
It's
me
like
of that.
this red, but like slightly darker. It's
That's
like, it's
pink.
Like, it's like this.
That looks
it's
red.
like this red. This is actually. I mean, you can't really say because the lighting here is terrible, but like it's like that red.
Go ahead, Jack. You're first.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take my phone
I
back
think-
now because you guys needed to see the color.
That might have to be underrated. I mean, like, come on now. Dragon's Blood is like probably one of the coolest names for a color of all time, and it's also a really nice color in general.
Well, I mean, it's definitely an upgrade from Gamboge and Zomp.
What?
Yeah, exactly. You missed a lot.
Lucas Carey is the last
Gamboge.
one.
Okay.
I asked him about a color called Gamboge and one called Zomp.
Yeah,
you
I
would have liked that. You would have liked those
had to
colors.
Google
Really?
Zomp on the Point
Okay.
Park computers. That was interesting.
Um,
Dragon's Blood is a cool name. It's cool red. It kind of looks like the red that's actually in my kitchen. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah,
Hey,
underrated.
I found a color you don't hate.
Underrated. Sure. I mean, it's a cool name. It's an aesthetically pleasing red. I don't have a problem with it. Cool. Underrated. It's one of the better ones you've given. Kudos to you. Give yourself a pat on the back. That was a good one.
Thank you.
Are you done over there? Damn. Poor listeners. See, this is why the listeners. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad for them.
We're great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're great.
You-
They're actually tuning in for us, not you.
We're fantastic.
Like they hear you like a lot, but like they don't hear me and Jack as much.
We're so silly all the time.
Oh, you are silly. You're a lot more than silly. I'll tell
Oh,
you that.
I have so much energy today.
I could tell.
Yay!
You're still at McDonald's after this. Oh, good.
Yay!
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Minecraft toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Clogged arteries. Let's go. All right, Braun Breaker.
You know you want to do it now.
Brr.
You know you want to do it. Really.
All right, you want to do it?
I know you want to do it.
I'll do it on the count of three if you do it on the count of
Alright.
three. 3, 2, 1.
One.
Oh, wow. There ain't no way he just faked
He
out.
fell for it. He fell for it.
This dude
guy.
just made me
Oh,
Braun
God.
Breaker without.
Womp, womp.
I just got Braun Breakered.
Yeah. Just got bamboozled. That
I got Braun Boozled.
was fun.
You just laugh. What do you can't say? You can't laugh. Can I go now finally?
No.
Why am I making phone calls right now? My fault, guys.
Back to what I was saying though about the WWE. I would say that both me and you, Lucas, are big WWE fans.
Mhm.
Jack, I know you kept up with it slightly. You brought the Sin Cara mask and the Sin Cara figure, so you know a little bit about it.
A little bit.
Let's talk about John Cena's heel turn. What do we think? I'm not talking about the match. I'm not talking about anything Mania related. Just the initial heel turn itself. John Cena was always a good guy, and now he's a bad guy. What's your thoughts?
It has to be underrated. I mean, it's one of the most shocking things we've seen in the WWE that I can't remember. I was going to say ever, but I don't know about ever, but
No, it's up there.
definitely one of the biggest shockers I can think of myself. I don't think anyone expected it. Especially working with someone that he's had issues with multiple times in the past, like the matches and stuff. So I'd say it has to be underrated. It's one of the, and it's also going to carry WrestleManias this year. So
Thoughts, Jack?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see the actual match or anything like that, but I did hear about it.
Mhm.
And honestly, like, I think it's pretty cool that he switched it up at the very end, kind of like a final send-off, like, get the other side of kind of like his career. So, yeah, I think underrated.
No, that's a really good point you bring up, Jack, because here's the thing with John Cena. We know him as Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect, the guy that has the most Make-A-Wish wishes for all the Make-A-Wish kids out there, done so much charitable work, movie star, you name it. John Cena's done everything under the sun, and to see the heel side of him, a side that we haven't seen since I was practically born. I mean, it's a really cool thing to see, especially at the tail end of his career, and the way they build up this entire Mania feud, up to Mania, past Mania, absolutely love it. John Cena easily is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer one day. There's no questions asked. I agree. Underrated. Very underrated. I don't know why Travis Scott was there, but outside of that, underrated.
Pro did not know how to sell a hit without just straight up hitting him.
Oh, he's going to get a receipt from that. He busted Cody open. He's going to get a receipt.
I don't know. They might just let it slide. He probably just won't be able to put it back.
Yeah.
Alright. My next one for you. Me and Mr. Jack Dean's mask.
Your mask.
Our mask. His mask. My mask.
What am I supposed to put up on the screen for that?
I can give you a picture of it.
Well,
Yeah, we'll send you pictures of it.
Yeah.
I mean, you have me in the promo. You can just actually use, like,
Or you can
actually
literally-
me wearing it.
You can look up any generic Sin Cara mask, and this one will come up.
Okay.
Just look up a red Sin Cara mask, and I guarantee it. No,
Oh, yeah.
no, hold on. Put
This one was like
Uh,
$5 on Amazon.
Future Austin, insert the Jeopardy logo here with Jeopardy music.
How do we go from Bill Hillgrove to this?
See, it's right there. Oh wait, welcome back, everyone. See, it's right there. It's like one of the first searches.
Can I
It's
take
like,
the
it's
Jeopardy logo off the screen now and put that
Like,
up?
oh yeah, you can.
Okay.
And then like my mask is there also like side by like it's like side by side like half screen is his mask, half the screen is either my mask or just me wearing it.
Okay, well
I
there
mean,
it
mine's
is.
just a generic black ski mask. So.
Okay, I know, that'll be easy to find.
Yeah, or you can just use my pretty face
No,
wearing it. So.
I'm not doing that. I'll shower the screen. Adobe might stop
Well, no, because it doesn't even see my face. It would see me in the mask. So.
Well, that's the point.
And actually, my face in the promos usually actually makes it get a lot more views than your
Okay,
face.
well, what's the question, Lucas? What is the
Are they
question?
overrated? We're playing overrated, underrated. What do you think the question is?
Overrated. Because
Whoa!
you,
Whoa!
That's a
Whoa!
let me finish. Yours is overrated. His is underrated. Because, no, time out. Let me make my point. The Sin Cara mask is a part of the Mr. Jack Dean character. It was a part of the evolution of Mr. Jack Dean. Mr. Jack Dean without his mask is like Superman without his cape. Lucas over here is trying to piggyback off the success of Mr. Jack Dean. So he has to go out and get a mask himself, not only to cover up that, but to also piggyback off of Mr. Jack Dean. So Lucas, I believe you're a phony. I believe you're a wannabe Mr. Jack Dean.
Can I
No, I'm not finished yet. I believe you're a wannabe Mr. Jack Dean. And for that and that reason only, your ski mask is overrated. But his Sin Cara mask, as much as I despise Sin Cara, nobody despises him more than me. That is underrated. But as a combination, I will say I give a slight edge to underrated, just because without the Sin Cara mask, there is no Mr. Jack
Can
Dean.
I ask a question?
You can ask whatever you want.
What mask brought 1,927 views, 174 likes, and 2 saves just on TikTok without the other platforms?
That was my pain. People enjoyed watching me in pain. It had nothing to do with the mask. It was
Yeah, it did.
me
Yeah,
getting whacked in the back with a chair.
No, it would have been a lot different without the mask.
Okay. Yeah, it would have been. Their screens would have shattered because they would have had to see you.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Why do you
keep
think
saying
you
it,
only had a 6-second cameo in the video with Nick?
You know what's crazy about that, though?
What?
That was what made the video good.
Okay.
My face is what made the video good.
Okay. We're not talking about that video. We're talking about the mask right now. See, you're...
Well, no, you're the one that brought up the Nick video.
Yeah, I did bring up the Nick video.
So what do you mean we're not talking about it? You are talking about it. You're the one that brought up talking about it.
All right, this isn't your turn. You asked the question.
This is my podcast.
No. You asked the question. I gave an answer. It's Mr. Jack Dean's turn, so you won't even give the poor man a chance to answer. Jack, the floor is yours, my friend. This ain't Lucas Carey's. He has no say. Go ahead.
This is my podcast.
Underrated.
Actually, it's Mr. Jack
obviously.
Dean's right now. So go ahead, Mr. Jack Dean.
I was making fun of you.
It's obviously underrated. I mean, come on now. This is iconic.
Yeah,
the
the
mask
Sin
is
Cara-
what makes everything. Come on.
But what about the Lucas mask, though? The Sin Cara mask, I agree with you on. But what about the Lucas mask?
I mean, the Lucas mask. Come on now. It's hilarious.
It's the Lucas mask.
Yeah.
How unoriginal.
It's hilarious.
How unoriginal.
He just showed
You're
up.
calling Mr. Jack Dean unoriginal?
he
Look at his
showed up.
outfit right now.
It's unique. You're
It's
about
original.
That is unique, right
Unique,
there.
aka original.
You just called him unoriginal.
No, he's original. You're about as original as a box of Wheaties, Lucas. So I don't know what you're talking about.
That's pretty original.
Showing up randomly to, like, wasn't it Point Park with just
Yeah.
the mask?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I built an entire theme of myself at Point Park based off of the mask.
Underrated.
Okay.
Still.
Agree to
Doesn't change
disagree.
No,
my
you don't have
answer.
a bodyguard anymore.
Oh.
Because the bodyguard also wears the mask. So you don't have a bodyguard anymore if you don't
Oh
have the
my.
mask.
So to
How
say
the tables turned. And
How the
tables.
turns have tabled.
Oh my.
how a table's turn, I'm about to go through a table in probably the next promo.
You are.
Ack.
You definitely are. I'm going to put you through 7 more tables, actually.
So what, are we in agreement the masks are underrated then?
They're all underrated. But
Of course.
They're all underrated?
Yeah.
Fine, Lucas. The black mask is cool. I already gave it underrated, so I'm not changing what I said earlier. I already said underrated. But it's because of the Sin Cara mask. The Sin Cara mask carries it. He's posing like he's on camera.
Oh yeah.
You can do that. You can do that in other episodes. I do got one more WWE question for you guys. And this, again, is more of a Lucas thing. I know you probably don't keep up with this much. I apologize.
I mean, do you not care about our special guest?
I do care about the special guest, but I gotta keep it sports themed, damn it.
See, I made all my questions based on
Okay,
your special
I
guest.
made this original enough to the point where he could at least add something small to it. So, Triple H is the owner of WWE. New regime.
Mhm.
Do we think it's underrated or overrated? New ownership. You talked about new management on the podcast. I'm talking about new ownership for WWE. What do we think?
Underrated. I mean, there just seems to be a theme of, like, whenever new management takes over, stuff gets better.
God. I should.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I walked myself into
Tell me
that.
I'm wrong.
I never said you're wrong.
Exactly. So, it just seems like whenever new management comes in, you know, businesses and podcasts and radio shows get better. So, I think that what Triple H has been able to do has helped out WWE a lot, saved it in a moment where it was kind of in a slump, and I think that everything he's done, besides a couple questionable things here and there, have been great.
All right. Jack, I apologize.
I didn't even know this happened.
Okay, never
So
mind.
I'm not gonna put anything.
I agree. Luke is underrated. Triple H has done a phenomenal job. Love the way he books the WWE. Love the Mania cards. Love everything about him right now. Few questionable decisions here or there, but at the end of the day, it's not as bad as the decisions Vince McMahon was making. I agree. Don't worry, the rest of them you should be able to add input on. I promise.
Next up for you guys, Verdigris Green.
Ooh,
Why are we doing
that
colors?
looks like my shirt.
It does.
That's actually like the exact color of my shirt.
He's wearing a Verdigris shirt.
What is it called?
Verdigris.
Verdigris.
I actually really like that.
He's wearing a Verdigris shirt. You can just look at his shirt if you want to look.
I can see Verdigris,
I'm
Lucas.
just saying you don't have to look here. You can look there too.
Yeah, look, it's right here.
Verdigris.
You're constantly reminded.
A Verdigris.
You guys
Hey,
are
it kind
gonna-
of looks like the color on that too.
Yeah, it does.
Look, you have a Verdigris poster in the room.
a Verdigris LeBron James Toon Squad Space Jam poster.
Oh,
Is there any
yeah.
Verdigris in here? I don't know.
Maybe.
It might be.
It could be.
It's hard to tell with the lighting.
It could be.
Like that might be some Verdigris
World-
on that
World Mania.
hockey poster right there.
Yeah, right there.
Like where it kind of like goes
Near
like
the bottom
lighter.
there.
Yeah, at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
There's a lot of Verdigris in your room.
Yeah.
You forgot the Jonathan Taylor
Oh,
poster.
I
You
didn't
seen?
look
I
back
really
there
like
yet.
it. Yeah.
All right, Mr.
Interesting.
Jack Dean, what do you think of Verdigris?
Oh yeah, that's definitely underrated. I mean, I'm wearing a shirt of that color. I mean, it's nice. It's a very nice color. It's a very unique name.
See, here's the thing. You guys are trying to get a reaction out of me, but the thing is this a blue or a green? Would you say it's more of a blue or a green?
Probably more of a blue.
It's like a blue green. Yeah, I
I'd
guess
say
it is
blue.
more of a blue, but it's like a blue. It's like a blue green mix color.
My favorite color of all time is a sky blue. I love a nice light blue. Like a nice light blue during the summer day, no clouds. That's my favorite. That reminds me a lot of it. Underrated. See, you were trying to get a reaction out of me.
No, I'm happy. You're finally appreciating colors. This is
Yeah.
making me happy.
That's a statement you should be making.
Yeah.
That should be
What?
taken out of context.
What about Hay Bale Yellow?
Okay, no, not that
No.
color. Not that color.
I mean,
Put, 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 mortar.
Yeah.
Red.
Vanta Black.
It's just black school.
Underrated.
So what is that called again? Verdigris?
Verdigris.
Verdigris is underrated, Lucas.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, we talked about it slightly earlier, so let's talk about it again. Jack, I know you don't have any affiliation with this, but you can kind of speak from an outsider's perspective on this. I want to get your outsider's opinion on it.
Okay.
Point Park University. Jack, floor is yours. I want to get Jack's opinion on this first. I currently go there. Lucas has participated there several times. What's your thoughts on it?
I don't think I would ever go there
Obviously,
because
yeah.
that's just not my kind of thing. But I mean, it seems like a good place to get education. I mean, it's pretty cool that you're able to like do everything that you've been able to there as well.
Thank you.
So I'd say underrated.
Good answer.
Yeah, it's underrated. I mean, I feel like I have to say underrated considering that I might be going there, so I guess I'm kind of biased here in that aspect. But yeah, no, I think they offer a lot of stuff for the career I'm going into. So
I agree.
I'm not gonna go on the long talk about because we had a pretty long talk.
Yeah,
back
no,
on
I'm
Lucas
not gonna
Carey's.
go-
If you want a bigger breakdown on our Point and Park adventures so far, the first Lucas Carey's had a lot of your adventure. The second one had a lot of my adventure. So
Exactly, and I'll just tell you this, just keep it short, sweet, and simple. Point Park University has done so much for me and so much for my career, and I'm blessed as always for every opportunity that comes. Thank you to everyone at Point Park. We've had several guests on the podcast from Point Park. We're planning on having many more as well in the future. So I am very much happy with my time. I apologize that they're laughing like little schoolgirls. Can you two knock it off over
I
there?
haven't done a thing.
You're laughing like a little schoolgirl.
What am I supposed to do? This is what's going on in front of me.
See, there's probably administrators and advisors and the deans from Point Park listening to
They
this.
all like me.
And I'm trying to go on this little tangent about how much I appreciate and I am blessed to go there. And you two over there just being girls.
If any of those
Being
staff
girl.
members or dean want to complain about being girls or whatever the heck you just said, then they can come sit in this seat right here with Mr. Jackie in front of them wearing that, doing this, and they can try to not laugh while you're over here going on a conversation. He looks like that doing that, and I'm sitting here trying to listen.
You like this pose I put him in?
I don't care for the pose that you put the SIM card.
Do we need a picture so you can put on the screen right now?
No, we don't.
Are you sure?
I'm good.
Because you
All
know,
right,
like,
so
we have like,
Point-
so many options now.
Point Park
Like,
University,
okay,
and I'm so blessed
sorry.
for the opportunities they have brought me, and I'm very happy with everything that has come from it. It is 100% underrated. I would not ask to go to any of the school. Lucas, the floor is yours, my friend.
Well, I just have a question. So at Point Park, you said you're doing like some internships over the college or at the college, like over like summer and stuff, right?
Possibly, yes. Yeah.
Are any of them with the Penguins?
Am I interning with the Penguins?
Yeah.
I'm not in. I have not committed to any internship yet. No.
But like, is that like a possibility that you're doing?
It's a
one?
possibility. It's something I'm considering.
So can you just put a picture of Matt Hardy standing on the ice at PPG on the screen right now?
What the hell? Why is Matt Hardy at PPG? Where did you get that from? Photoshop?
Yeah.
See,
I made this.
I thought you were being genuine. You're like, oh, Austin, I want to hear about your possible internship. No, you just want to put Matt Hardy on the screen again.
Well, I mean, since we talk about McDonald's so much, I mean, if you want to
Matt Hardy-
if you want to reappear, you can put Matt Hardy standing on McDonald's on the screen right now too. You can put them side by side. Just make the other one a little bit smaller now, and then put this.
Well,
one.
that will blur, so I'm not going to do that. But there's Matt Hardy up on the screen. He is now at a McDonald's. He first was at PPG Paints. Now he is at a
I
McDonald's.
wonder if Matt Hardy has tried the Minecraft meal at McDonald's.
Well, maybe you should ask him because apparently you have an obsession with him.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you also have an obsession with him.
How do I have an obsession with Matt Hardy?
You brought him up whenever I wasn't even here.
You keep
Once!
putting him on the screen.
Yeah, you keep putting him on the screen too.
I did it once in your honor on Ask Austin Anything, and that was it.
Yeah, but you still did it while I wasn't here, which means that you also like doing it.
I mean, it's a funny joke.
Because
but
you know in the back of your mind, you're the one that has to edit it, and you're the one that has to put stuff up.
I am the one that has to put stuff up. But you know what the craziest part about all this is, Lucas? We're about to go to our next one, and Matt Hardy is still on the screen outside of McDonald's.
Jack, you know, that'd be a really funny scenario. Like,
What?
all theoretical, right?
What would be
He's
something?
editing, right?
Yeah.
And he just has a ton of Matt Hardys and transitions and stuff.
Yeah.
And then a cord gets wrapped around his foot, and he pulls it out in the monitor, and the computer goes off.
This guy's funny. He's cracking
And he
jokes
loses
today.
30 minutes worth of work.
This guy is hilarious. Can we move on to the next one so we can get off Matt Hardy, please?
Oh, Matt Hardy is still on the screen. of
Yes!
McDonald's.
Yes!
Do you think he got the Minecraft meal?
I don't know, Lucas.
What toy do you think Matt Hardy would ask for?
I don't know which way you would ask for, Lucas.
Jack, what do you think that guy would ask for?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen the actual
Definitely
ones.
the Grimace toy.
The Grimace toy? Oh,
That's the one I want.
That would be.
Wait,
yeah,
what's all the
that'd be kinda
toys they
sick.
actually have in the
Yeah,
Minecraft
isn't
meal?
it?
Alright,
Oh,
so
yeah.
there's two different characters. I don't exactly know all about them, but they're kind of, in my opinion, like the worst ones. Then there's a potion bottle, which is also kind of mid. A hamburger is also kind of mid. But then the best ones, and like in my opinion, like two of the only really good ones, is they have a French fry helmet
Oh.
and this little Grimace character. I want both of them. I'm
Isn't the
trying.
Are they
Grimace
like
like
big?
the
Are they
Ender
like big or are they
No,
like
they're
little
like,
toys?
I mean, decent size, but
Okay.
like they're bigger than that. But
Isn't the
I don't really know what to compare it to.
Grimace one like the Ender Dragon egg?
Yeah,
Isn't it supposed to
I
look
really
like
want both of them. I'm gonna try to get both of them before it goes away, or else I'm gonna have to spend like $50 on eBay for it.
When does this like whole McDonald's Minecraft thing
I
end?
actually don't. I mean, obviously this is pre-recorded, so it might be gone by the time this comes out, actually. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, probably another week or so at least.
Yeah.
Oh, really that quick?
Maybe.
I mean, because it came out the day the Minecraft movie released, which was a week ago today.
Hmm.
And then, so it's already been out for 1 week. I'm assuming that it's only going to be out for 3 weeks, probably, for a promotion with McDonald's. So, I don't really know if I'm going to be at McDonald's very much after today.
Well,
to
that's
get
why
this
we're going
meal.
time, probably.
I might have to stop on Sunday after I call my baseball game.
Please do, because then it's another chance to get another toy out.
I know. I think I might have to.
Yeah, you have to get the actual Minecraft meal. not
I
the
will.
kids
I
all
will.
the time.
I'll be there today to figure out the right
And
one.
you have to make sure that you don't ruin the card, because I get skin stuff off of it. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
a
yeah.
Minecraft nerd.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
They
Good
give you a little card and you get cosmetics in the game and stuff.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I don't play Minecraft, so I'll definitely hook you up then.
Let's go.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you know Matt Hardy's still at McDonald's.
Oh my, how do you still have McDonald's?
Oh, my goodness.
Whose turn is it? Is it my turn?
Yes, it's your
Yeah, it's
turn.
your
Oh, okay.
Whose other turn would it be?
Matt Hardy's?
Yours.
I don't know.
Well, apparently he's hanging out at McDonald's right now. Just get him off the
It
screen.
could be Sin Caras.
It could be Sin Caras. Sin Caras, are your turn?
These two.
Alright, my next one for you. Inspiration from downstairs.
From downstairs.
Roombas.
Roombas?
Yeah, I mean, I know the one downstairs isn't a Roomba, it's an iHome, but, I mean, it did try to attack Mr. Jack Bean.
It did.
It came at him.
It bit my foot.
It bit him.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Everybody always says vacuum cleaners don't bite. Yeah, they do.
I
you-
might need therapy.
You might.
I might need therapy.
You need a Band-Aid.
A couple.
I might need
A couple.
therapy from seeing what my friend had to go through. I mean, that was terrifying.
I know.
I
It
was scared for his life.
Yeah.
Can we just be serious for a second? Imagine you actually call like a psychiatrist or like a.
I got attacked by a Roomba.
You just say, it bit me. It bit me. And you're gonna be like, what bit you? A dog? A cat? No, a Roomba.
I can get a dog and name it Roomba.
Yes.
If I ever get a dog, its name is Roomba. If it's a boy, of course. If it's a girl, I'm not gonna name it Roomba. But
It's gotta be Roomby.
Roomby.
I shouldn't think of another. Oh, I can't say that one.
I know what you're thinking.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. No, I'm actually gonna write that down for a second so I can say that one after you go off the. I mean, it's not like can't get us canceled bad, but like it's just like maybe don't mention it.
Okay. Well, I would not name a dog Roomba, and Jack, I apologize that you now have a fear of Roombas, but I mean, I think that honestly, as someone who has them at home,
What do you have?
It's right there.
piece of a pen. As someone who has a Roomba here at home, like at home and here at the studio, I gotta be 100% honest with you, Lucas. They're nice every once in a while. Like, they're good to go under the couch and like get places that you would never get. So I feel like they're nice to have. It's not a bad tool. It's not a bad cleaning thing. But to use it to rely on cleaning your entire floor, I think it's overrated. I would rather just grab a broom and a dustpan to do the work myself real quick. I actually feel more accomplished as well doing that. I kind of like doing chores. I know that sounds weird. But in terms of the actual Roomba, I don't think it's a bad product at all. I highly recommend it. I have one. We have one here. But I would still say, nah, overrated.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Overrated. I used to have one. And, we have, so the way our house is mostly hardwood.
Nice one.
Sorry.
Way to go.
Get a little
You
guy
keep
making
interrupting
noise.
me.
Yeah, why are you interrupting our special guest?
Go
It's
ahead,
always
Jack,
me.
sorry.
It's so rude.
I apologize.
Why are you hiding your phone?
I'm not hiding them. Go.
I'm not hiding it.
It's on the charger. Go. Stop.
But,
Now you're interrupting Jack.
We used to have, we have like a all hardwood floor, except for our living room that has like a little raised carpet, and it would get caught on that carpet every single time without fail.
Aren't Roombas
Anytime-
not meant for carpet though?
I think, no, you can use them on carpet.
Okay.
It's
I
supposed
thought they were
to.
like mainly meant for hardwood.
It's-
It mainly
Flowers.
is, but you can.
But like even then, we couldn't control whether it got onto the
Yeah.
carpet or not because it just went randomly, and there's like no
Can you
walls.
be
or
quiet over there?
anything.
Jeez.
It's so crazy.
God, no one would notice if you would just keep your mouth
No
shut.
one-
No one would have
noticed
noticed this if you would have kept your mouth shut.
Well, you're giggling over there like, I'm opening up my cherry Pepsi. I'm opening up my cherry Pepsi.
Don't the new Roombas actually have a thing where like you can like map out where you want it to clean? Now too, like,
Maybe.
they have like an app or something. I think they're
The
like
one
they're too
we-
fancy now, bro.
Yeah, the one we had didn't have that, but I feel like first off, like it cleans, but it doesn't clean well enough to where you feel like you don't have to vacuum because we ended up vacuuming anyway.
I feel like
Even
the point
with
of
it
it is like
Jack got a good point.
I feel like the point of it is kind of like, hey, there's a big mess. We'll make your house look presentable. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be perfect because it's AI mapping out your house, trying to figure out where to sweep and stuff, and it's small.
Yeah.
But it's like we will make it so that people can come over and not think that you're like a slob.
I just feel like for the price, it's not worth that kind of, you're doing the work anyway, but with a bunch of extra money involved.
I'm gonna lean it towards like the underrated kind of side of it for kind of like a different reason as to why I think it is. Just because I feel like so many different companies are like working on it now and making them better, and I think that Room is really what started it all. And I think that the idea of it is really good. Like it has a good purpose. I even agree with. I know it's not the best. I mean, obviously, just vacuuming yourself is gonna be better. Jack, is that supposed to be like a ceiling fan or something over there? Like
It could work like that. You wanted to.
No, but I think it's a good idea. I mean, especially for, someone like me. I'm constantly locked in a basement and I'm forced to edit podcast promo.
You okay over there, Lucas?
Yeah, I'm locked in a basement 97% of my life now.
You could use
forced
this product.
forced to be doing promos and editing and scripting and planning.
Editing. I edit, bastard. What are you talking about?
What is it with this guy interrupting everyone today?
Yeah, I know, you're so angry all the time.
You're always angry.
You're yelling.
You never have
you're
a smile on your
screaming.
face. You never laugh.
Yelling at us constantly, like.
Yeah, I mean, he yelled at me in my DMs today too because I got out of the basement before I was supposed to. So yeah. Oh my god.
He fell. My bad.
I lost what I was saying earlier. I'm just gonna say underrated.
Roombas are underrated.
I'm gonna say underrated. I'm gonna be the difference guy here.
Oh my.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Why'd you say oh my?
No reason.
Okay.
I am just at a loss for words.
I've never lost my train of thought on this podcast until today, by the way.
Well, you can blame Mr. Jack.
I've never
for
been
that one.
so lost.
I'm a professional.
Like, I don't know what was going on with the
What can I say? It's my duty.
We gotta get all of us on camera at Point Park one day. Oh my god, that would be a chaotic episode.
Yeah.
I would struggle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Keeping that on the entire time.
Yeah.
I thought about this
I
one.
could do it.
I wanted to get your guys' opinion on it.
Okay.
You both could probably give a good answer here. What's your guys' thoughts on New Year's resolutions? Do we think they're overrated or underrated? Because the idea, in my opinion, the idea of it is cool. But let's be honest, nobody
They
actually
are the most overrated thing of all time. No
overrated.
one holds to them, bro.
I don't think I've met a single person who has genuinely done it. Ever.
I think I tried making one year, did absolutely jack for what I said I was going to do, and was like, yep, I'm not making that ever again.
See, here's the thing. I like the concept of it. I really do. But I think they are so overrated because there are so many people that say, oh, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to get a six-pack by December.
Yeah, and it's always the same exact responses.
Yeah, and then they're out of there by Groundhog's Day. So, I mean, like, it's not like anybody holds their New Year's resolutions to hearts. But I will say this. I'm all for setting goals. I'm the type of person that loves to set monthly goals, weekly goals, even daily goals. Like, I want to accomplish something. You feel a sense of accomplishment. You feel a sense of pride. And I mean, like, I know a lot of people, like, they have a hard time with organizing and trying to figure things out in life. At school, I know it's a big hassle. All three of us are dealing with school. You two, high school, me, college. But New Year's resolutions, I think the idea of it is just so stupid now. It's become so fabricated. Nobody holds their own to it. Like, oh, I'm not going to drink all year. Pfft, yeah, BS. You're going to have one by Tuesday.
Yeah, Austin has one every hour.
Okay, shut up over there.
I forget who it was that I was talking to. It might have even been Jack. It was like a year or two ago. As a joke, I said that my New Year's resolution is I'm going to turn in at least one homework assignment on time this year.
And did you?
Probably. I don't remember.
Maybe it's.
I hope so.
You hope so. Okay, I hope
Mom,
you did.
Mom, tune out. No. No, I probably did.
Carrie, I promise he showed me everything before he turned him in. I proofread it and everything. Even used ChatGPT to double check it.
They're going to say to answer the homework questions.
Oh, you used them.
Oh, yeah. Copy and paste is my favorite thing.
Control V. Go ahead.
What is that, dude?
It's the fighter Kara.
Lucas, please no.
Put a picture of the fighter car on the screen here now.
The
Jack,
what?
give me. I'm taking a photo.
Put the what on the screen?
A picture of the fighter car.
It's
The fighter Kara.
It's the fighter. It's the fighter Kara.
Yeah, this is going on the screen. As we
Well,
speak.
there it is. The fighter car is on the screen as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. And
Oh yeah. There's your fighter car back.
Thank.
thank.
Thank and welk.
Thank.
Did you forget the U?
No.
No,
Or
it's
the
just
S?
It's THANK and then WELCT.
You were gonna break. Lucas,
Oh no,
go.
the second tower. Sorry.
Aren't you supposed to be a pilot?
No. Not yet.
Not you.
Yeah, he's gone to training yet.
I could tell.
Does he make one of those like cartoon planes that like stutters in like midair?
This guy over here.
He's gonna fly.
Jack, you're a professional at this point. You should know better.
It's gonna be like the engine's like coughing and it's like the plane's like stuttering. I'm so off track. Where am I? Oh, alright, no, I got it. You guys are gonna love this one. It's really original, okay?
Really?
It is.
Nice.
It is.
Okay.
Bittersweet Shimmer.
Oh my.
What
It's
is
like
that?
maroon.
It's color.
Why does it kind of look like maroon?
Bittersweet shimmer.
Bittersweet shimmer.
Take it away, Mr. Jack Dean.
Hmm.
Our color expert, I guess.
This color.
I think I'm the color expert.
It's kind of overrated, in my opinion. I don't really like the color. It kind of looks like a washed out. How dare you hit the fighter car? But I feel like it's just a washed out version of maroon.
Washed out version of maroon.
Yeah. I don't know. Like it looks like a lighter maroon.
Bittersweet shimmer.
Bittersweet Shimmer.
You know what,
Please don't
Jack?
like
I gotta
it.
agree with you, man. I don't like this color. You came away with two bangers today. What was it? Dragon's Blood and Vergis?
Verdigris.
Verdigris. That's it.
Vergis. Who's Vergis?
I don't know. But
Burgess.
I gotta be honest. That's pretty lame. I'm not gonna lie, Lucas. I expect better
It
from
has a
the
cool
No.
name.
I expect better from the guy that wants to present new colors to us, and that one right there makes me feel pretty bittersweet, actually. Bitter that you gave me such a bad color, and sweet that you gave me good ones earlier.
Well, it has a cool name.
No, it doesn't. Overrated.
Underrated name. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Let's move into. Can you stop making so much noise over there? Goddamn.
My bad.
Austin's been cussing this entire episode.
I have been.
Holy.
I gotta.
He's
come
crashing out.
Well, this
Tell
one
me
ain't getting
where you are.
monetized.
Brick roads haven't even been mentioned yet. Jeez.
Fine.
Who?
Brick roads haven't even been mentioned
Oh
yet.
no, we're not bringing up Brick Roads
It's gonna
again.
be rated R.
Yeah,
by
what'd
the
you
time
say-
we're done
what'd
with this.
Yeah, if Brick roads get mentioned one more time. Brick roads.
No, what wasn't even Brick Roads? It was the coffee that was originated. That is what originated.
Episode 3. Good lord.
Episode 3. I still have the stains on my carpet from that episode.
Womp womp is all I hear.
All right, well, this
You
one is
okay, right?
technically sports, but Jack, I feel like you could add input as it because it's
Okay.
just from a viewer's perspective, not from a fan perspective per se or an analyst perspective. March Madness. We just saw March Madness recently wrap up. Just the overall concept of it. What's your opinion on it? It's college basketball, 64 teams, then 32, and then so forth.
Florida won, right?
Florida did win. He got ball. He knows ball.
Yeah. The only reason I know that is because my psych teacher said that we could choose one team, and if they won March Madness, then we got 2 bonus points on our next test.
And what team
And
did you
We
choose?
chose Florida. So we got bonus points.
There you go.
So I gotta say underrated just for that fact. We won 2 bonus points for a test.
I'll say underrated. I don't personally like it, and I don't watch it, but that's a good concept.
It's a great concept. I love March Madness. March Madness is my favorite sports championship bracket. Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited for all the future stuff, but March Madness, man, I gotta tell you. I mean, I agree with Jack. I'm like, your name's mixed up. I actually agree with Jack. I picked Florida beginning of the year. Brackets on social media pages, and the one guy commented saying that the bracket was too basic or something. What did he say, Lucas? You responded to him.
Oh, hold on. We gotta put.
While you're pulling up,
Post production Austin, put the Jeopardy logo back on the screen. Insert the audio here.
I was gonna make a point, but okay. Are you done?
Now we gotta replay the song. Okay, I have like the worst service here. Does anyone else have more than 1 bar of service?
No.
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 Oh, it's loading. Chat,
Oh my.
we're cooking. Such a boring bracket. Be creative and add some upsets. Might be boring, but it's better than most people's. I really want to say it's better than yours, but he might have been a fan, so I held back.
He probably was a fan. That was probably the only comment I've ever gotten.
It actually probably is quite literally the only comment we've gotten from someone.
Well,
we
shout
don't
out to the
know.
guy for taking the time to comment. You were wrong, buddy. But I did pick
Yeah,
Florida.
shout out for him for having the balls to have such a wrong take, but still have the balls to comment it.
Hey, he commented the Pittsburgh's favorite Jagoffs, so I gotta give him some credit where credit is due. But no, I March Madness is so underrated, man. I mean, you look at the college football playoff bracket, and after that absolute devastation that we saw last year with all the blowouts and just. I mean, Notre Dame and Ohio State was a cool matchup to have, but outside of that, man, I mean, just like, it's not a good concept. I can't take you guys seriously at all during
He
any
just
episode.
decapitated his Sin Cara. Like, slammed his head off the
Okay, we're not talking about Sin Cara. We're talking about March Madness.
Can we put a picture of Fighter Car back up on the screen real quick, please? First production.
All right,
Thank
well,
you so much. There he is. Look at him right there. Yeah.
Just go into your next one, please.
Oh, they were still talking. Thank God, that was boring to talk about anyways.
We had the Jeopardy logo on the screen for the longest time, and then we transitioned back to that Sin Cara thing.
It's Fighter Cara?
It's Fighter Cara. Yeah.
Fighter Cara. You better hope you don't be wearing no Sin Cara mask whenever you're being a pilot. You know that, right? Because if you fly anything like Sin Cara flew in WWE, you're going straight into the Atlantic.
But like, if I ever have to fly you around, I'm definitely wearing it.
Well, I don't want to crash.
Solly wasn't wearing a Sin Cara mask and he crashed into the Hudson.
Who?
Whatever.
Who? Sully? Who's Sully? Who's Sully?
Is that one like really famous pilot or something?
Oh, dang! Were you talking about a pilot that crashed?
Well, no one died though. It was like the one that like crashed into the river, but like everyone lived or whatever. It was like one of the like greatest landings of all time.
I have no clue what you're talking
One of the
about.
greatest crash landings of all time, at least.
I have no clue what you're talking about, but okay. Well, let's.
Jack discovered Bobblehead's bobble. Oh, good lord.
Lucas, please go into your next one so we can get Sin Cara off the screen.
Alright, we have probably one of the most unoriginal, or not unoriginal, most of the original one. Like, I've personally never seen something like this. Lamp black.
Oh.
How many colors do you have? It's
Interesting.
black, Lucas.
No, it's lamp black.
I
It's-
think I like Vanna Black a little bit more. In my
That's fair.
opinion.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I guess I
Yeah.
agree.
I think this is underrated though. It's still a very nice black.
It's a
I
very
would
nice
wear
black.
I would wear this.
Like, this is lamp
It could-
black.
Yeah, it could go with almost anything.
Yeah, like that right there is lamp black. This right here, lamp black.
Yeah.
We have a lot of lamp
And-
black in this room.
And it sounds like it would be a lampshade, so you can like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Underrated.
Underrated.
It's black.
No, it's lamp black.
You said that about Vanna Black, and
All
then
right,
I
all
proved
right,
you
all right.
wrong.
I know like whenever you walk down the hallway, you have to hold the teacher's hand. Sound it out with me. La, am, pa, blah, la, ka. Sound it out. Go ahead.
I'm not
Sounding
sounding.
out.
I'm not.
Sound it out.
Lamp black
There you go. Proud of you.
is overrated.
That's a terrible take.
That's
It's
crazy.
How are you
overrated.
gonna say there's
You
a
wouldn't
lamp
wear
black
that?
in the room?
I will tell you why.
You wouldn't wear it?
Yeah, you wouldn't wear this?
No, I will tell you why. Because Vanna Black is better.
Yeah, but like, would
No,
you
no.
wear this?
You asked why. I gave you an answer.
I'm asking another question. Would you wear it?
I mean, it's black, yeah. It's,
You're wearing lamp black right now. Like, I'm staring at your lamp black socks.
okay, Lucas. It's a nice. I don't care for the name. I think lamp black is name. They could. It's lame. They
But
could.
it was clever.
No, they could have came up
Lampshade.
with something. Yeah, lampshade.
Yeah.
I would,
Lampshades make things darker.
I would rather be Roomba black instead
Roomba
of lamp black.
But that doesn't make any sense, though.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Like, Roombas are just lamp black shaded.
Nobody has ever said that.
I just said it.
He said those words just now.
Okay, so if you're going through school clothes for the week before you iron everything, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I got a red shirt, I got a white shirt.
No, I have a
I got a lamp black.
dragon's blood shirt. I have a lamp black shirt.
I have a hay bale yellow shirt somewhere.
And I have a.
Well, I guess I'm wearing.
I
You're
guess-
wearing hay bale yellow.
No, I'm wearing Zomp, I guess.
No,
and I,
no,
and I
that's
have
not
a draft day
Zomp was
white
lighter.
paper shirt.
Overrated. All right,
This
well,
is
I
Zomp.
guess.
This is Zomp Green right
Okay.
here. I
You
looked it
guys
up.
got some major issues. You know, I'm
No,
gonna
we
give
don't.
you guys an interesting one. I don't think I've ever talked to.
Is this your second to last one?
This is my second to last one.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I'm finishing off on a banger.
I don't think I've ever asked either one of you about this man, but I don't want to give my opinions on him yet, but I feel like he's such a popular figure, especially in the content creation world, and just in the world in general, that we have to talk about him for a second. What's your guys' thoughts on Mr. Beast? I had never asked either one of you about this. I'm curious to hear what you two have to think as someone who's younger than me.
Mr. Beast.
Because I will say this. I was a person that remember when Mr. Beast was doing, like, challenge videos and, like random projects and stuff around his neighborhood.
Yeah, you're
Now
not
he's-
that much older than us. We all grew up in the same era of Mr. Beast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we all grew up whenever he was unpopular.
Okay, cool.
I remember watching his 1 million subscriber video whenever it was new.
I do too.
Yeah, like,
I,
so
remember,
we all...
I got the notification for it.
Okay, listen. Not to sound like that guy. He does a lot of great stuff. But there's been some stuff that's come out about him. I have a strong opinion on him. I'm just going to say what he does is great, but with some of the stuff that's happened, overrated. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to go any further.
Okay.
I don't think I can do anything but say he's underrated. I know the controversies he's been involved with, and they're not good, but I feel like the good things that he's done over the years, like all the money that he has spent just on, you know, anyone who needs it, really, like, you can't really say that he's, like, the worst person ever or something. Like, I'd say he's underrated still.
I feel like a lot of the people he associated with too also kind of ties into the controversy, and I don't know the full story on it. I'm not going to touch on it. I'm not a lawyer. I talk sports. That's my job. But from an outsider's perspective, as someone who's watched Mr. Beast just as long as you guys have, if not longer, I will say he has done so much good stuff, and not only that, the entertainment value. He has the algorithm down to a T, whether it's shorts, long-form content. I actually watched all 10 episodes of that Beast Game series. I convinced my parents somehow to watch it with me. And I gotta tell you, it was an amazing production. It was like Survivor on steroids. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I gotta tell you what, he knows content, man. He indulges in it. Just as much as I indulge in wrestling, Lucas, as much as you indulge with your editing and your post-production work, as much as Mr. Jack Dean indulges in his whatever habits he has that goes on in his day-to-day life.
Just indulge in a very interesting thing right there.
Yeah. And we're just going to move past it like it didn't happen. I think Mr. Beast is underrated. I'm going to agree with Mr. Jack Dean on this one.
All right, well, it's very sad to say my last one. I can't
my.
believe we already did the last one. I feel like this episode's only been 2 minutes long so far. I've been having a great time.
I'm heartbroken.
We're actually about to hit an hour and 15 seconds.
Oh my.
Just go.
So, I'm actually providing a picture for you to put on the screen for this one.
Oh my.
My Wendy's toy. Overrated or underrated?
Underrated. For sure.
It's gotta be underrated.
It's so valued.
Wait, we gotta name him.
Steve.
No, he's not a Steve.
Daryl.
Daryl? We're not naming it Daryl.
No.
I had a name. I'm trying to think.
Tim.
Tim? No.
Broke.
Timmy.
I don't want some basic 50-year-old office worker names.
Okay.
I want a cool little guy name.
Sin Cara.
Call him Lamp. Since you like Lamp Black so much, why don't you just call him Lamp? He looks like a lamp.
That's unoriginal. Lamp Black's already a thing.
Yeah, I know, right? That's just piggybacking.
Yeah, you can't piggyback.
I don't know. We can think about it.
You know what? Maybe in the promo with Jack, we can show it.
We can call him Lightbulb.
Hold on, let's see what ChatGPT thinks this guy's name should be.
Okay, well, while you think of what...
Yeah, you do that. You guys talk about him.
Mr. Jack Dean, what do you think of Lucas's toy from Wendy's that I gave him?
It's so valuable. I mean, come on now.
It's a Wendy's toy.
Exactly, but it does so much. It lets me... I don't know what I have, but
What?
It puts me in a trance. I don't know. It's so satisfying to play with.
I've never actually held it.
It's so satisfying to play with. You just put your thumb on the top part and you just play with it.
What kind of Dollar General's thing is this?
Bro, you got it in a Wendy's
Put
Happy
your
Meal, bro.
thumb.
What do you think it's made
valuable.
of, bro? This might be the most valuable
It is.
79-cent toy you can find on the market.
It's probably less than that. Let's be honest.
I think Steve has competition, Lucas. Underrated. I think Steve has competition. You forgot about Steve. I have not seen that man. Did you get a divorce or something? What happened?
No, Steve is actually protecting my pen at home. He actually has 2 pens with him right now.
There's another Steve?
Yeah, there is.
Oh my.
Because
do you guys want the 10 names ChatGPT provided?
Squishy.
Hexabyte, Zippy, Chirp, Rotor. Actually, kind of like Rotor. Blinky, Orbit, Buzzbot, Pixel, Tweak, and Bitey.
Well, since this has been kind of a common theme of the episode, why don't we just call him Roomba?
I thought about that, but I was like, eh.
Come on, we should just call him Roomba.
I think Rotor.
Rotor?
I like Zippy.
That sounds like rodent.
I like Zippy a little bit.
Rodent?
I don't know.
There's no D in Rotor.
I said it sounds like rodent.
His name could be Orbit.
Orbit's actually nice because he's meant to be like a little robot.
Okay, I guess Orbit is.
All right, his name's Orbit.
Yeah, I like Orbit.
All right, so it's not little Wendy toy anymore. It's Orbit.
Yeah, that's epic.
Yeah, I like Orbit. Orbit's a pretty cool guy.
He's a silly little.
All right, well,
I'm gonna have to make him. I'm gonna have to bring him to school and make him like a top.
Well, I
rated
hate to break it to you, Lucas. Before we move into Mr. Jack Dean's bonus question, I have one last scenario for you both. It is not going to be boring because we're going to take we're going to take your newest friend Orbit off the screen.
Oh my.
And we are going to put.
Is it Matt Hardy?
It's not Matt Hardy.
Oh.
We are going to put my newest friend on
Hardy.
the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, my last question for you, friend of the show, Robbie
Overrated.
Inspikowski.
Dun 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 dun. Overrated. Dun 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 dun.
There he is. Now watch what you say because he may or may not have some choice words for you down the line
Robbie,
as well.
Robbie, my friend, I have some choice words for you. Jagoffs. Overrated.
You think Robbie Inspikowski is overrated?
Overrated.
Wow, the disrespect. That was a special guest we had on our
He
show.
disrespected me on his first time being here. Who does he think that he is? Does he think that this is his podcast?
Well, you make fun of me for being late on my radio show. Where were you during the interview?
You didn't invite me.
Why do you have hay bale yellow shoes?
I do not have hay bale yellow shoes, Jack.
Don't lie.
They look
Tell him
like
the
hay bale
truth about why I wasn't there.
You weren't there because you were in school. That's
And?
actually the reason why. You were in school. You couldn't come.
And?
I didn't ask you to come because you were in school.
Because I never left school early to come down to Point Park.
I didn't ask you to come early. I just didn't ask at all.
I left my school early to come to Angela's class.
Well, that's Angela.
Santa couldn't come.
Angela's a W Mans.
So Robbie Inspikowski is not W Mans.
I'm not saying
Because we should leave early. Because Angela's, but we shouldn't leave early because Robbie's not. Thank you. Overrated.
Okay. Mr. Jack Dean, I'm assuming you have no clue who this man even is, but he is now a friend of the show. He was one of our guests that we had in
Friend
an
of
interview.
the show.
He seems like he's friends with half the show at this point.
That's a good one, Jack. I'll give you that. That was a good one.
Overrated.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shut up. You already said what you had to say.
I don't have any thoughts on him. I don't know. He's friends with half the show, I guess.
He is friends with half the show.
He's friends with old management, not new management.
Okay, well, old management says that he is underrated because Robbie Ince-Mikowski has added so much value to us, has given us some great advice, and even though he calls you a Jagoff, he still loves you at heart, Lucas, and you gotta accept
Actually,
that.
me, Orbit, Steve, and...
No, don't bring up Steve.
And
You-
Mr.
no,
Nick,
no,
and
don't bring
Mr.
up
Nick,
Steve.
and Mr. Nick Brown. I didn't cut you off. I gave
Yes,
you
you
your
did.
time to talk. And Mr. Nick Brown all agree that he's overrated.
You can't bring up Steve like you haven't brought him up in months. I was the one that brought up Steve. You forgot he existed until I brought
I
him up.
actually was... I know, because I actually just took him off my little... Like, I don't even know what it's called. I have my TV on, like, a little stand place. He's usually on there, because, like, that's where I'm at most of the time. So, like, I leave, like, the things I like there. Actually, I had to move him off there today. And I had to put him on my nightstand.
Okay.
Yeah. So, actually, I didn't forget him out, because I just used him today.
You use him.
To hold more pens.
You use Steve.
To hold more pens. Because he's the pen guardian.
Interesting.
Like, there's, like, guardian angels, and there's, like, pen guardians. He's
How
a
much are
pen
you paying
guardian.
him per hour?
I'm paying him one Steve buck per hour.
Uh,
But, like, in Steve land, like, the average pay is, like, 73.47 Steve cents per hour. So I'm actually paying him, like, a good bit above that.
yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Does that tie into our 15-cent budget we were talking about earlier? I'm just asking. I just had to ask.
I mean, I think Steve, I mean, like, I know, like, Steve bucks aren't, like, very popular in the U.S. economy, but, like, with how many Steve bucks I've had to pay him, I might be able to afford 15 cents worth of U.S. economy dollars.
I gotta throw a timeout for a second. I think I broke Mr. Jack Dean over there. You okay, Jack?
He's broken the entire time. What are you talking about?
He has been
What
broken.
did he not been broken? He made a car fighter car.
Fighter Cara, yeah.
Fighter Cara. Well, I'm going to disagree, Lucas. Robbie Ince-Mikowski is very underrated. Shout out to Robbie. Thank you so much, man, for everything that you've done. Shout out to the new book as well. Shout out to the new book. Jack, I think it's only fitting, my friend, that you were the special guest for today. I don't know how many scenarios you have. You can say as many as you want. The
I just
floor is...
got
You
one.
just got
Robbie,
one? Okay, well...
Robbie, I value Orbit more than I value your book.
Okay, knock it off. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop it. We're not about to compare a Wendy's Troy to a hard work from a man named Robbie Ince-Mikowski. He's a great guy. Mr. Jack Dean, floor is yours. What is your scenario for us? A bonus scenario for today.
Mine's actually wrestling related.
Mr. Jack Dean, you've earned browning points, my friend.
Overrated, underrated, Kane.
Why are you guys laughing? It's Kane.
Nothing.
What's
That's
fun?
not what I was expecting.
Oh, like you're just laughing because it was random, or? I don't understand the joke.
He's actually my second favorite wrestler
Really?
of all time.
Who's your first?
Sin Cara, obviously.
No, it's not.
It actually is.
Yes, it is.
I'm very sorry for you.
Why do you think
How
the only
dare you.
wrestling merch he has is actually Sin Cara?
To
I
pick
have-
on me. That's
I have
why.
3 masks. I've
He's
had them for
had you
years.
since before I knew him.
Okay, talk about Kane. We're not talking about Sin Cara anymore.
Answer the question then.
I'm giving Lucas the floor first. Go ahead.
I gave you the floor.
No, you get the floor.
You both get half the floor.
Orbit gets the floor.
That's fair.
Okay, well, if you're not going to talk, I'll just...
I would say that Kane is underrated.
Why?
I was getting there. This guy's just been cutting us off all episode. I'm getting kind of annoyed of it. This is why you get put through tables.
Boxes.
Tables.
There were definitely tables.
Look, our budget doesn't give us a room for the nicest table around. My bad.
I think your back
I mean,
would be
it
hurting a
does.
little
It
bit
just,
more.
I don't want
It does. It's
I don't
just
want a punctured
it might
artery.
puncture an artery because some idiot didn't look into the table before buying it. $60 on a table we can't use is crazy.
Shout out to Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook.
You
Arc.
said that wrong, buddy.
Arr-roo-roo-roo.
You just Braun Breakered us. Go ahead. Talk about Kane. The big
No, I mean, the Big Red Machine, you know, dominant, flashes of the Undertaker, and I'm like the movesets. I'm kind of a sucker for kind of bigger wrestlers, just like powerhouse dominance.
like the heavyweights.
Yeah, the heavyweights, just like pure power more than I mean, don't get me wrong, I love high flyers. That's why IWC, Gannon is my guy, because he does crazy stuff. But no, Kane was dominant. I liked him. I liked his outfits. I'm a sucker for outfits, as you know, which is why I actually like Sin Cara so much, because of his outfits. Was like the original reason I was like, hey, this guy's cool. I think that his storylines and Tell the Authority were all pretty good. I didn't like his Authority storyline. That's never actually kind of fell off with him.
That's fair.
But, I mean, overall, he had a legendary career. He had a Hall of Fame career, so. He's a good wrestler. I don't know about his mayor, Kane, but...
Yeah, I don't know if I fully agree with his politics, but that's a different story for a different day. I will say this about, not Mayor Kane, but the Big Red Machine Kane. He was one of those guys you can give him anything and he would make it work. It didn't matter if he was in a romantic relationship with AJ Lee, if he was a part of the Authority with Seth Rollins and Triple H, or if he was simply the Big Red Machine, the Big Red Monster with that mask that is ever so haunting for so many people alike. Kane is
Austin, who's going to look under his bed.
Okay, shut up. Kane is a guy that you could literally put in any match, in any feud, in any storyline, and he would make it a draw. He would really make it a draw. And the Brothers of Destruction, I'm glad you brought that up. I mean, him and The Undertaker, one of the most dominant tag teams of all time, but even on his own, he did incredible, absolutely amazing things. And it's crazy that Kane was only a world champion twice. One of the reigns only lasted about 4 or 5 months, and the other one only lasted a day. A day. One day as WWF champion, immediately lost to Stone Cold Steve Austin the next. I believe he should have had a longer world title reign. I believe he should have had multiple world title reigns for how unique his character is and how great he is in the ring. So, Jack, I'm glad you brought up Kane. He's a WWE Hall of Famer. I love the guy. I have his mask at home. You have to have a Sin Cara mask? I got a Kane mask. I love Kane.
You know what the Brothers of Destruction remind me of?
What?
TME.
Real? That's a good comparison. Is it just because they're both tall?
Just straight dominance and tall, and yeah.
I'm happy you guys brought up The Undertaker because I actually have a question.
Yeah.
Isn't Kane just technically like Undertaker's little kid?
Little what? Little kid?
Little kid.
I don't understand the joke. I hope the viewers do. Kid?
Kitten.
Spell it.
Kitten.
Kitten. Like a baby cat.
It's a Clash of Clans reference.
You see why I'm not
and
laughing.
No one would understand except me and Jack.
You two are clowns.
Let's just say Clash of Clans, you know the mobile game?
I know Clash of Clans.
They had a,
not 80.
They had a partnership with WWE recently. And they added a Kane. They made the P.E.K.K.A. skin Kane, turning to Kane.
Mm-hmm.
And they're supposed to be adding an Undertaker because it's on the home screen. And Jack said, I can't wait to get Undertaker so I can be more powerful and Kane can be Undertaker's little kitten.
There's a reason why neither one of you talk to women.
There's a reason why no woman love you.
Yeah, you're so funny. You're so funny over there. Really, Jack? A Clash of Clans reference? That's the best you could come up with?
Don't look at me!
I'm looking at you because you're laughing just as much as he is.
I forgot about this.
I knew he would start laughing as soon as I brought up Kane. That's why I did it.
That's the only reason why you brought Kane up.
It's just because of that, yeah. I thought it'd be a great segue into that question because I told him that I would tell you about it. And I said I'd do it on the podcast.
You did.
Yeah, you guys, yeah, oh, yeah,
I don't
he
think
did.
you believe me.
You both have issues beyond repair. I hope you know that.
Yeah, do you want to here? I'll pull up the Clash of Clans right now and show you. Actually,
I really okay.
He actually looks pretty cool. It's not.
He looks pretty cool.
He looks really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, I got you.
The P.E.K.K.A. already looks cool, and then they gave him a Kane look, so it's even cooler.
So it's Clash of Clans, but it's Kane. So wait, they have like
they added new characters.
Who's all the wrestlers?
Kane is one. I don't know.
Kane.
Who they are.
I don't play Clash of Clans.
Valkyrie, I'm pretty sure is Becky Lynch.
I don't know who.
I don't even know who the Giant Giant would be. I don't know if that's a collab or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think one of them is supposed to be like Big E, maybe.
Okay.
And then Undertaker's supposed to be in there.
Yeah.
Well, I do not play Clash of Clans, so that's probably why I have no clue what you guys are talking about. Oh my! Did you really have to do that?
Yes.
Was that necessary?
Yes,
of course. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
basically, make Kane into a knight with horns.
Well, on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in to the Jagoffs. Really?
What?
I guess that's for how we're ending the episode. Mr. Jack Dean, I would like to say thank you so much, my good friend, for always joining the show. Thank you so much for being an honorary Jagoff, an official member now of the brand. Thank you for all your contributions, your comments. You've done a lot for us. I never got to say that to you to your face on this podcast. I do want to thank you very much for all that you've done.
Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. Now, I will say this, Lucas, we got a lot of big episodes planned in the coming weeks. I mean, I'm not going to spoil anything, but let's just say content galore. Make sure you all get ready for it.
This is a very relaxing episode because we've had a lot of serious. We haven't had a fun episode in a while, actually, besides Lucas Cares a while back. But a lot of the episodes have been more serious recently.
It's nice to have.
We've had a lot of work, so this is very relaxing for me. I've been able to actually giggle the whole time. I guess.
Yeah, no, this was awesome, Mr. Jack Dean. Like I said, you're the man. You're welcome back anytime. We got to do a big episode. We got to get all the honorary Jagoffs on. I feel like that'd be a great episode. But Mr. Jack Dean, I'm actually going to give you the chance. Lucas, before we go to Jack, do you have any final words? Then we'll go over to Jack.
Orbit's a pretty cool guy.
Hey, come on, be serious to the fans. Come on.
I'm thinking. Orbit is a pretty cool guy, though.
Can't argue that.
Can't wait to be back. You know, the basement is very cold here in Pittsburgh recently.
It is cold in Pittsburgh.
It is cold in Pittsburgh. The basement is very cold. I'm very tired of being locked in there. I kind of need an upgrade to my living situation down there.
All right, Mr. Jack Dean.
Stay tuned for some promos.
Stay
tuned for some future episodes.
No, I'm agreeing with you. Promos have actually been pretty sick recently. So
they have been.
Yeah.
I've been doing a good job.
Good, not great. Mr. Jack Dean, any
some
final words?
guests.
No, your time's up, Mr. Jack Dean.
No,
Don't be rude to our special guest. Don't be rude. Hey, time out.
I was never done. I was thinking.
No, yeah, you.
You never even asked. Are you done?
You think at the speed of a snail. You know that, right?
As fast as a speeding snail.
I guess.
Isn't it crazy that Orbit's more relevant than you are in this conversation?
Lucas.
Yeah, it's probably about all.
Jack.
Thank you for having me on again. I mean, it's always a great time.
Yes.
It's nice to come on and just be silly for a little bit. So, yeah. Thanks.
Of course, Mr. Jack Dean. Thank you again for coming on, as always. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning in to Two Jagoffs. Promos have been up. Episodes have been up, and most importantly, guests have been up. So make sure you stay tuned every Sunday this month, or every other Sunday. It just kind of depends on the week. We're going to have a new guest on, so make sure you stay tuned. Turn on those post notifications, subscribe, follow, whatever platform you're on. Make sure you do so. It's going to be incredible. I'm very much looking forward to it. Again, thank you, Mr. Jack Dean, one more time for being our special guest this week. Thank you so much to Lucas Coons for everything that you have done, and thank you all so much for tuning in.
Oh, I do have one last word.
What?
Thank you for finally knowing how to spell my last name in the bio of Spotify.
You're welcome. That is totally my bad. I feel awful. I'll go back and fix it one day. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning in. Until next time, here on Two Jagoffs, we will see you in the next one.
Peace.